Well, hello. This is SandyMosby coming to you live, giving it to you straight with a gay point of view. You like my cup? Love always wins. Because that's what I'm going to talk about today is love. Love and hate. This is my green room. This is where I wanted to do my interviews and stuff like that. But it's not ready yet due to a contractor. Well, anyway, we ain't talking about that today. Anyway, what I'm talking about now is, the hat. I got this hat on. Well, I was thinking about selling it. I had it on and I was advertising it on another page and I just kept it on. And it is an original, it's a Houston. It's a Houston hat, see? And I just kept the tag and everything. And it's the Kentucky Derby. It's the hat I got for the Derby, and I wear it to the Preakness. You know, when you pay all that money for a hat, you don't wear it just one time, okay? So anyway, what I'm talking about today is $450,000. American was sued by the illegals. Let me repeat myself. The Americans were sued by the illegals for separating them from their families and putting them in cages. No, Obama built the cages, but Donald Trump filled them up. I'm laughing because what do America supposed to do? Seriously. What you think Canada would do? Or New Zealand, Africa, Dubai? You know, what would they do? I mean, because right now, even Russia with Syria, you know, you trying to get up over there, they even stopping that. So what do America supposed to do when people come over illegally? Well, I kept saying to myself, I said, why can't they just put them back on the bus? You know, get a bus and just drop them back off over in Mexico. Hey, nope, this is where they got to go. Sorry. Nope. Get them all back in, soon you on Monday, Friday, they out. What's the problem? Why couldn't they do that? Get helicopters, airplane. Why couldn't they do that? Oh, but they fucking can. Excuse my language, but they fucking can. Because as soon as the Haitians came over here, there was buses, helicopters, and people on horses as if it was 1863. Like 1845. I don't know what year it would have been, but like if they whipped them like they were slaves. I'm not lying. You know I'm not. So they suing America, I guess, for $1 billion. Each family get $450,000, and each person could be up to $1 million. Don't make me fucking laugh. Because the simple fact is, we also were snatched from our families. We also were separated from our families. Shit, we was all the way up into, what, the 70s? Well, they didn't even want the black man staying in the house if you was living in a project. So I'm just saying, we was also separated from our families. Where's our 40 acres and a mule? Oh, I just read something about that. Yeah, when they assassinated Abraham Lincoln, the next president vetoed that shit. That's why we never got our 40 acres and a mule. That's what Abraham Lincoln wanted to give us. But when they shot and killed Abraham Lincoln, John Wilkes Booth, when he shot and killed Abraham Lincoln, that shit went right with him. They haven't given us a dime. Not one dime. Because the welfare wasn't for us. Oh, no. That was for them Irish that was coming over here. You know, during the Black Irish part of it, the part where they were starving over in Ireland, and they was all coming over here through Ellis Island. It wasn't for us. It was not for us, but we got on it because it was for all people, see. So they didn't have another way. They had to give it to us, but they probably gave us less than what they gave them. Not being funny. I'm just saying, seriously. You know, I do. This is my home. I have never been to Africa. I've been to other different islands, but I'm talking about like been to Africa to live, to be over there for 2 weeks or 10 days. How quite a few of my friends have been to Africa and they went over there and went back to the motherland and was able to free and I haven't had that opportunity. My home is right here in America. As far as I can, ever since 1966. And then my mother, 1948. And then my grandmother, 1929, 1911. For my grandmother, I can't remember the year, but I'm just saying, that's my grandmother, then her mother, and then her mother, and mother on down, because my grandmother have a little Indian in her. Her grandmother, no, her mother was full-blooded, if I'm not mistaken. I got to get it right. But anyway, however it goes. And that's the truth. I know a lot of black folks say they got Indian in them. Me, we black people got something in us because we're not the true black as coming from Africa. I'm sorry to say, but we're not. Somebody was dipping in the cabin with the black folks that supposed to be animals. I'm not trying, I don't want to bring hate. I don't want to incite hate. I don't have nothing to do with hate. But knowledge is power. Do you understand? Knowledge is so powerful that when we finally find the truth, when we finally realize the truth of what is, it's as if though they want to hide it, don't want to be taught. It's just like the little simple thing with the Lone Ranger, Lord Jesus. Lone Ranger. Even Lone Ranger. I don't know why we, people of color, the darker of the colors, are so hated upon. That's an answer that, I know that's an answer that I would never know in my lifetime. But why are we so hated? Just hated. So many things come across my mind, like, okay, maybe they hate us because they see our strength, our beauty. Not being funny. You see something different, you'd be like, wow, they really pretty. Like I never forget when I moved to Denver and I met a white girl. Her name was Sherry Wheatley. I still think about her constantly. And she was Irish, yeah. She had red hair and freckles, yeah. I thought she was really pretty. I've seen white girls, and I grew up in Hot Springs, Arkansas, so I've seen white folks. But not too many Irish, not too many redheads down in Arkansas. There was a lot of brown hair, brunettes, it wasn't, like that dirty brown, like the color, seriously, the dirty brown. Blonde, they blonde their hair, they bleach, but I seen some blondes, baby, that was real blonde when I went over into Aruba. And, put American blondes to shame. I'm so sorry, folks, but it will put y'all to shame. Y'all will be shamefaced. Y'all will go back to your natural color, like, what the hell did I try to do that for? They was really pretty. God have made so many people, so many different colors that we can enjoy each color. Like me, even when I was little, I wanted to be this color right here. I wanted to be black. I wanted to be not just this brown color of me, but I wanted to be this color. I always have. You can ask my mother, always, she's Lord rest her soul. I wanted to be black. I thought black, ooh, the little girl Beatrice was so pretty. Her hair was jet black and her skin was jet black. And then I met a girl who was just like really, really pale, like no color, like all pigment was left. Like, oh, we're going to take this pigment and put it in Beatrice and leave you just plain, And she was pretty, really pretty, If we stop trying, if it's not, I'm gonna say we, because it's only a handful few people that has that hate, that don't like the black and can't understand and want to call somebody a boy, your boy, can't even pronounce it right, your boy. What the hell is that? I know my pronunciation ain't all that good either and all that great, but shit, boy, that's not gal. That's not right. I'm laughing at myself because I just be wanting to tell the people, hey, it don't even have to be like this. Seriously, you don't have to hate me. Okay, if I had kids and my kids end up playing around with some white kids or some Asian kids, because don't let's forget about the Asian, they just as racist as well against blacks as well. So let's just put it all out there. Shit, let's just put it all out there. And then they talk about Asian hate. And that Asian woman shot that little girl in her back. And she had her money in her hand. Okay, we're talking about Asian hate. Come on, dude. Hate is hate and wrong is wrong, okay? That just nobody should be hating on anyone for their color, their skin, their religion, or anything. Let them do them. Long they ain't coming over into your front yard and trying to force you, to do them. You understand me? So, but when they start talking about hate, if you don't want my child going with your child, okay, Johnny, don't go with her. You can't go with her. But I don't want that. Nope, Marianne. Your daddy said no. Your mama said no. Or Tyrone, your mother said no. Your daddy said hell no. Seriously, there's some black people that don't want their kids mixing and matching either. So sorry, they don't want their kids mixing either. There's a whole lot of, that's Asian people don't want their kids mixing. There's white folks don't want their kids mixing. Then there's all type of people that don't want their kids mixing. And then there's people like me who gives up. If you find someone that you love and they don't look nothing like you, their color is nothing like you, do you? Do you? They make you happy and they treat you good, you do you. All I'm saying is that we got to get it together, American people, or we're going to lose. We are going to lose, and we are losing. When that purity clown got up in there and made it okay for all them to come up out of the rock, out from under the rock, maybe hold up the rock, and all those little water bugs and worms start crawling all out and shit. Yeah, that's what happened. Because when Obama got up into that White House, and believe me, Obama didn't get up in the White House just by the black people. Obama got up in the White House by all people. Well, I just learned something interesting about Obama. Obama been knowing the Bushes since he was a little boy. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. Shit, Obama had money. His stepdad. Okay. He came from a little change too. I think a little bit more change than Donald Trump had. But anyway, and Donald Trump, I don't think the dude was, racist and prejudice. They're two different things, okay? So maybe racist I guess they said, what's one hand and the other, what's the different shit, But I think Donald Trump, when he called out Oprah Winfrey, and he called out all them people, all them black folks when they was getting, and they riding him, he was racist, and he called out, he said, Oprah, where you at? Because he knew that he hung out with Oprah, that he wasn't a racist, he wasn't a big, he was just a businessman, but he found his niche. When he said that he would run for president, and he would do it because all the Republicans would eat up everything he said. Now, he said that back in the 80s, okay? Now, you can find it all on television. He said it, and he ran, and he found his niche, and his niche was hate, because he knew if he can get those hillbillies, sorry people, but let me rephrase that, because I like my hillbillies, because I met a whole bunch of them not too long ago when I was up in Winchester. So I'm not going to say the word hillbilly. When you find those racist Klan, because the hillbilly the racist all could be in your doctor's office, okay, and your lawyer's office, okay. So not quite hillbillies, but when you find the racist, the bigot, the stone cold skinhead Klan and all, and he found his niche, and he found how he can make it go viral. That's how you say go viral. My TikTok been going viral. He didn't want to find this shit, and he went viral with it. So he knew when he started, he said, well, I gotta find something that's gonna get me out there, and probably one of those other good old boys, because Donald ain't too bright. I'm not gonna say that he ain't that bright, because he got shit. He had a TV show, he made his money regardless on how he did it. He stole it from his niece and nephew, but he got his money, so he was smart enough to do that. He was a badass child, and I read the book, but when Donald, maybe one of them Ku Klux Klan member in Congress on the Senate seat said, I know how you can get it, Donald. I know how you can get it, boy. How's that? You just tell them that, white power. White power. Am I doing it right? White power. Is it this way? Okay, let's see. Okay. White power, I think it's this way. I think it's like this. White power, yeah, with the P for sign language, because no, this is the P, white power, I think like that. And black power. Okay, black power, right hand, I think there's the left hand, I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. What's Asian power? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because I'm praying that everybody love who they are. I pray, black is beautiful. I hope somebody looking in the mirror saying white is beautiful. I hope someone looking in the mirror saying Asian is beautiful. I'm hoping people looking in the mirror, Spanish is beautiful. I'm praying that y'all doing that. If you're not, that's just on you, because I do it every day. Black is beautiful, baby. I love me. But they got it, they told Donald, our people down there saying that he's got this damn in guy up in the White House. Got this Negro up in the White House. Now we need to take that White House back before we make it a black house. You understand what I'm saying, Donald? Oh yeah, I understand. Donald no, I don't understand what you're talking about. What you're talking about. You just say these words, Donald. You just say these words, and I guarantee you become president. So, okay, what words you want me to say? Then every now and then his ass go off script. Because he's like, I'm not saying that word gonna fuck off on these people right here. I don't give a damn. You drink the COVID out there? Well, drink you some Clorox. Every now and then he go off script, And they can't find, and they be trying to get him, Lord Jesus. They be trying to get him. But one thing I have to say about Donald Trump, he opened our eyes to what was going on in the politics world, into politicians, all the politicians, the White House, the Congress, the Senate. He had everyone watching the news every single day. He did it. I mean, Donald Trump, I had to take my hat off to you, Donald. Yep, with my hair all over my head. Yeah, this is it. I had to take my hat off to you, seriously, because you did it. Seriously, you made everyone sit down and watch because we didn't know what the fuck you were gonna do next. That's the real. We didn't know if the bomb gonna drop. We didn't know what the hell was gonna jump off next. But we knew we had to see what was gonna be the next move. But then you said something that caught my attention. And that's not only just about the wall, about how the money, how everybody is coming, how our products goes out and get taxed. And when their products come in, their products is not taxed. That caught my attention. You know, I don't know a lot about politicians. I think I made a C or D in American government. I ain't gonna lie. But now, let me go back to school now and do American government. I might just want to try to find a class. I think I don't know grade is fifth grade. Just go in and just see, can I just take American government over? Because to sit here and to work 2 years and get paid for the rest of your life, sweetie, we all missed that boat. A whole hell of a lot of people missed that one right there. We missed that boat. That one now we miss. And to lie, to steal. But then when other people try to do the same thing and put money in their drawers and their panties and shit, they go to jail for theirs. You know what I'm talking about. Hello, Jack Johnson. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They never want us to play the same game. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm changing my political party. Yep. I'm not going, no. Hell no. I'm just going to be an independent. Because we have, Obama was in office for 8 years. For 8 years. How do it? For 8 years. This 8 years. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's not 8. But I'm trying to count in sign language. So, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. This is 8. For 8 years. Sorry, it took me a minute. And we still don't have the right to vote. I think it's not a law or like it's not a right. Like we're not even I don't know how you say, someone asked a question like, how long did it take for Melania become an American? Her parents to become an American. No, just to have the right, that's all the rights in the world. And they ain't been over here 5 good years. Someone asked that question a while back. And we've been here in this country since the 17, 16, probably 1500, but probably before they even came, who knows. And we're still not quite as considered as Americans people. Yeah, seriously. Because I am American. Like this doctor asked me, he said, Sandy, I'm from South Africa. And I was born in South Africa. I was raised in South Africa. I moved here, came here, went to school, and I'm here. He said, now I have dual citizenship. So, I can say I'm African American. And my son put down, he was African American. He said, but you're not an African American. You're just American. I said, yeah, you would think so, right? You would think so, right? See, that's the problem. And I'm going to say it one more time. I want you to put on that application Irish, Scottish, Norwegian, Mexican, Spanish. Mexican and Spanish, 2 different people, right? Spaniards and Mexican, the Asian. Just put down every list. And check it off. Because when you look at those applications, they have black, Asian, white. Norwegian is different from Scottish. Shit. Irish is different from Italian. I mean, go to Boston, they'll let you know the difference real quick on that one right there. So I'm just saying, you know, people, we got to put all this shit behind us. If not, we are going to lose. Donald Trump have really taught all of us a lot that, you know, what Donald Trump have done, what I think he did was let American people know that those scums are still out there. I'm just letting you know. Because when he went back and told them that he got vaccinated, they booed him. Boo, boo, boo. Dumb fucks, dude. I mean, y'all cannot be that dumb. You just cannot be that ignorant. You know, they say the word nigger, and the definition of nigger mean ignorant, you know, ignorant, like ignorant. That's the definition of it. You know, and you know, and I hate. I mean, like I hate the word. Like all the rappers use it. You know, and when they say "What's up, my nigga," you know, and all that shit. The only thing I can hear is "What's up, my ignorant one." That's all I can hear from it. I'm sorry, people, but that's what I hear. I'm not gonna lie. My nephew didn't know not to say it. I'm telling you, "What's up, my ignorant ones." Anybody can be ignorant. Anybody can be the N-word. Anybody. You know, they got so many names, Mick, Kite, so many different names, you know, that of different races that they call the low class or the ignorant ones, and yet and still we're the only race that had embraced our word and made it enduring. Black people. You gotta get it together. Well, you know, like I said, this is Sandy Mosby coming to you live, giving it to you straight with a gay point of view. I'll come back again and talk with you. But right now I'm signing off. You know, like my shirt, what's your sign? This is me. This is my hat. Like I said, I'm planning on selling it. Then I'm thinking about it. Do I really want to sell my Halston? You know, 'cause after watching the story of Halston, you know, after watching the story, it's like it's just so sad that he didn't even own it in the end. Oh my God! I mean, seriously, people. I mean, he did not own any of his, like this hat. This is not a 1960 hat, people. Okay, so he don't even own the rights to this. He don't even own the right to his own name. That's a whole nother story. So, and I'll probably talk about that another time. I see Gucci getting ready to come out, I think in sometime around the holidays or something like that. But yeah, you know, stay strong, stay positive, show your neighbor love. I always show love. Love will win every time. You know, and this is the rainbow. You know, all the colors in the earth. These colors can make so many different colors. You know, and that's God. Only God can do that. Like I always say, when I see a beautiful painting or a beautiful sky or a sunset, I always say, can nobody paint like God? And that's the honest God truth. Can't nobody paint like God. And we are going to lose all of this if we don't get it together and stop hating. You know, we got to stop it. If we don't stop, somebody will stop it for us. I mean, all of us, every bit of us. And another thing too, no, I'm so sorry. If they receive $450,000 before a black person received one dime, I'm done. I am really done. And every black person should be. If you got even a drop of black in you, you should be. Seriously. They came over here illegally. Broke into your house. Just like someone breaking into your house. And you locked their asses up. And you done separate them from the other burglars. And they gonna sue you. Seriously. $450,000 And all we was promised was 40 acres and a mule, and they vetoed that shit real quick. That's what you're going to do, Mitch McConnell. Racists will never win. I'm so sorry. I know y'all think it will, but it'll never win, sweetie. Sorry, it won't. So signing off. Peace, love, and